Going on, y'all? It has come to my attention that there's a cap going on out here, a big ass cap, and that cap is I'm fine without a man. I don't need a man. My kids are fine without a man. So on and so forth. So on and so forth, man. That Willie Lynch shit, man. That Willie Lynch shit is live and direct, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna change, dog. If you think this shit gonna change, you a fool. It's not gonna change. It's gonna get worse. Because now money has came into play. Big time. Especially in the United States. Especially in the United States of America. It's funny how people will say they don't care about a man's money and all this shit, right? But when they get money, men become nothing. Funny how that works, huh? But if you was broke, then men would be everything. He would, oh, I'm so in love with you. You're the best thing ever, right? But once you get money, now the man ain't shit. You don't need men. They're nothing, right? But a man's money doesn't matter, though. So why do you make that big transformation? How do you go from point A to point B and you're the same woman? How does that happen? Just wondering. We get it. You can raise kids and a family on your own. You're an adult. You want somebody to clap for you because you're an adult? We get it. You can raise kids on your own. You can make money on your own and all these other things. Okay, welcome to being an adult. Clap your hands and stop your fucking feet and do cartwheels. Great job, right? Great job. But there's a problem with this. The mindset. This is why a lot of women don't care about if they pick a father figure to have a baby by. Because, if it don't work out with this guy that I know ain't going to stick around, it's all right. Because I'll just raise the kids on my own. But this weakens a whole race. Not just a whole race, it weakens a whole fucking world. You're trying to convince me that a kid is better off being raised by a woman with no dad than to be raised by two parents. Kid or kids. Right? That's what you're trying to convince me. You're trying to convince yourself that in the world that, and we know that's bullshit. Can it be possible that you raise a great kid on your own? Yeah, it is. But imagine a woman who raises a kid great on her own. Imagine if she had a dad there too to do it. Imagine how great that kid would really be. But you can't tell them this shit, man. This is why they don't care about sleeping with a deadbeat. They know who the fuck they sleeping with and having kids by. This is why they don't care, because if all else fails, I'll just raise the kid on my own. What about the kid, though? See, all you thinking about is your feelings. What about that kid? Never having a dad, never experiencing a dad. Does that matter? Or don't it? I'm wondering. Because just because your kid may be well off, taken care of, don't mean they don't have those emotional scars from you not picking the right guy that's going to be there in their life. It ain't all about you. And the kid would be way better off with two parents. It's two real parents. Am I giving men a pass? No. But the mentality of a woman thinking, I don't need a black man, they ain't shit. That is a problem. And the ones that, you know what's funny? It's not the ones that are actually shit, that are actually something. It's not them. It's not the ones that are actually something. You don't really like them, most of y'all. It's always the ones that make you feel like you're nothing. So now I got to make all black men feel like they ain't nothing because the black men I liked didn't make me feel good. So now I got to make all black men feel like they're nothing. You're not important, which is bullshit. It's cap. It's complete cap. That's all it boils down to. Some guy that you dealt with made you feel like you're not special. So now I don't need a man and this and that. What about your son or daughter? Maybe they need a man. Maybe they need a man in their life. Who gives a fuck about you, right? What if your son or daughter needs a man? See, they don't want to talk about this. And again, the issue of it is when women start thinking about this, I don't give a fuck if the woman's purple. When the woman starts thinking this way, they start thinking, well, I can have a kid by any guy. It doesn't matter if he's fit to be a father or not. Because I'll just raise him on my own in the end. It's stupid. A woman shouldn't even have to go through that. She shouldn't even have to go through that in life. I don't understand why they think this gets them some points in life or makes you some strong person or some shit. Why even go through that? Why even put your kid through? I know what it's like to never have a dad. That's not something that you want your kids to experience. They never got to experience having a dad. Imagine. Ever. In their life, they're never going to get it. Ever. I can't say that clear enough. It's sad, man. You know, we get it. People are adults, right? This Western society is the only society that does this bullshit, man. America's the only place that does this shit. Men ain't shit. We don't need men. Yeah, the men you are liking ain't shit. Why don't you try liking a guy that actually is shit? Oh, I forgot. That's not gonna happen, is it? That's not gonna happen. He don't say deceitful bullshit ass words that makes your panties wet, I guess. I don't know what the fuck it is. Probably just the devil in general, probably. Who gives a fuck? Point is, man, you know, it's a lie for you. They are being lied to, believing that they don't need men. Just like men are being lied to, believing I don't need women. Which you don't. But at the same time, man, if you plan on having a family, that includes a woman and man. I don't understand how the fuck people expect to have families and there's no man involved. It makes zero sense. And I'm going to go back to what I said earlier about the man's money thing. That I keep hearing this big ass cap ass lie. You know what I'm saying? For one, if a man's money don't matter, then go date a dude catching a bus that you like. A guy you find attractive that's catching a bus. Go date him and have a kid by him. Because money don't matter, right? A man's money don't matter at all, right? We get it, man. You might not date a man because he got money, but stop the cap of, I don't care if he has money. That's bullshit. Beyonce got way more money than all y'all. And I don't see her out here dating no fucking dude below her level because she's not dumb. Come on, man. Stop the cap. And men don't even care about that shit. Y'all think you're getting some cool points from men because you say you got money. Yeah, man wants to see a woman doing her thing and all, but at the end of the day, he wants to be the provider. So stop trying to think that you're getting these cool points off of because you got your own money. That's not really what attracts men like that. It's more of a woman being submissive, her attitude. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. It's not necessarily the providing part. That's what a man wants to do. But they don't get that either. You can't tell them that either, man. It's pretty sad, to be honest with you. You know, they so hurt by other men hurting them so bad, you know, they ain't going to ever be able to overcome that and actually realize that, hey, man, maybe I do need a man. Maybe I should want a man. And when I say need a man, I ain't talking about you ain't an adult, you can't move and function in life by yourself, but, you know, your life would be enhanced with the right guy. Just like a guy's life would be enhanced with the right woman. I say all the time, I don't mind being single or whatever, right? I'm happy that way. I could live that way for the rest of my life if I had to. Or I say it like this, I like being single, but being in a relationship with the right person is better than being single. I didn't say being in a relationship with anybody. With the right person, it's better than being single. You a damn lie if you say differently. Explain to me how it's not. Especially as a woman. Explain to me how the fuck you are so happy without a man in your life. I don't buy it, man. I know better. Don't buy that shit at all, man. You know what I mean? What they're doing is they're trying to make it seem like men are worthless because the men they like, and they're trying to puff themselves up over other women who actually want men. So since you as a woman want a man, I'm better than you. I'm better. I don't need a man. You do. I'm better. That's what they basically trying to do. And that's bullshit. If you're a woman and you want a man, keep wanting a man. Just pick the right one. Don't let these other women try to shame you because they heart got snatched out their fucking body by the wrong guy. Now they feel like I'm gonna act like I'm better than all women who are married and happy and shit. It's bullshit, man. It's bullshit. Especially the women that are happily married. Come on, man. You full of shit if you saying that you happier. I ain't gonna say happier, but you full of shit if you try to act like, you know, you wouldn't rather have that than be alone. Come on, man. Alone with all your kids versus being happy with a husband, having kids by him. I ain't buying that shit. I know better. I mean, who you trying to fool here? It's sad, man. You know, and it applies to all races, but when it comes to my race, you're a damn fool, man, if you're not sticking together, black women and men. When I say sticking together, I mean like business or whatever. I don't mean like you can't date whoever you want, but I mean like far as like in general, just sticking together, because there's not many people supporting you at all. You know, you supporting everybody else, they're not supporting you. So who you gonna have to have your back? You have to stick together. You know, and again, I'm not just talking about necessarily being together with each other in a relationship. That's cool too. But I'm talking about overall, just making men feel like they're worth nothing because some man made you feel that way. That's why you're doing it. That's why you're doing it. And that's why black men are doing it. Some woman made him feel like he's nothing, right? So now I'm going to act like all women ain't nothing. That's exactly what's going on. And it's a dangerous place. Especially if you're talking about kids, dangerous. Especially if you're a woman and my kids are well off without a man. Okay, maybe financially, maybe they got a roof, but what about the mental part? You cannot tell me that kids are like, where's my daddy at? Mama, why we live so poor? Heard you crying late night through the bedroom door. Shout out Tupac. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit, man. It's not about you. See, I'm tired of parents thinking it's about them. It's not about you no more when you have kids. It's about your kids. So before you even have kids, you got to think in that mentality. Okay, it's not about me when I have these kids. So I got to make sure I have them with the right woman, with the right mother. I got to give them the right mother. Or I'm a strong black man. It don't matter. I put a kid in any woman. It's ridiculous. It don't matter how fucking strong I am or you are. What does that have to do with who you have a kid by? But once they get that mentality of, I don't need a man, this is what they do. And it's funny, like I said, it's funny that, you know, if they ain't got much money, now men are kings and all this other shit, right? But when I got all the money in the world, oh, men ain't shit. I don't need men. That's all it is. Take the money away, it's a whole different ball game. That's all these women are puffed up over because they got a little bit of money. So now I don't need men at all. But let a war pop off. Half of them wouldn't know what to do. But men ain't shit though, right? Men ain't shit. When you need that cow killed for that steak in that damn grocery store, men ain't shit, remember? When you need that fucking car fixed at that mechanic, men ain't shit, remember? You don't need a man, right? You know, even Beyonce knows don't need a man, right? I mean, Beyonce knows realizes she needs a man, but you don't somehow. Somehow you don't, but she does. It don't even add up, man. It's a big ass cap, man. It's a hurt woman is what it is. When women do this, they hurt, and they need to not do this. What you need to do is figure out why the fuck you keep picking the wrong type of men and pick a man that actually makes you want to actually understand the importance of a man. Like, damn, men are important. Just like women are important. You ain't hear me say they're not. Woman has a role, man have a role. I don't understand why this is so difficult to understand. I know I wouldn't want my kids growing up without a mother. For what? Oh, because I'm a strong black man. So it doesn't matter who I make my kid's mother. Man, get the fuck out of here. I'm not buying it. It does matter. It surely matters. Because everything that woman is teaching and rubbing off on my kid, that matters. The fuck you mean it don't matter? Like, for real. I'm being dead serious. What about the, and again, it's not about you. What about what you leave for your kids? What about your grandkids? See, it's harder to do that generational wealth shit without men there and without, y'all building together. It's kind of hard. But what these women are doing, a lot of them they're trying to convince y'all that it's not that bad if you have kids by the wrong guy and all this other bullshit. And that's bullshit, man. Don't fall for that shit, man. A lot of them at home crying at night because of that shit. And it's not all their fault. I'm not saying the man that they got pregnant is innocent at all. He's not. You know what I mean? But what I am saying, the mentality of thinking that a man ain't shit, they're nobody. They have no worth. And then you wonder why when men act like, okay, we're not worth it. They don't care about us, dog. So ain't no point getting married and none of that, bro. And then you want to say, oh, men ain't shit and all this, all that. You don't want to make us feel like we're worth anything. It don't make sense. Can't have it both ways, man. You want men to act like we're special to you and we mean something to you and all this other bullshit. But at the same time, you want to pull the whole rug up from others and say we ain't nothing because of your choice in men. It's not fair, man. And it's stupidity on a high level. So again, man, go to the tower and get your phone electric. And all these other things men do. Get out that house that you're in. A man built that. Get out. Go sleep outside somewhere. A man built that. Men ain't shit. You know what I mean? They don't do shit. I'm tired of hearing it, man. I'm tired of, everybody act like men ain't. I get it. A lot of men cannot be shit. But that's your choice. In a woman, you have a choice to deal with who you going to deal with. But to literally act like men ain't shit and this and that, you don't need them for nothing, that's some bullshit. Everybody needs somebody. And I ain't just talking about no fucking relationship. I mean in general. I ain't about to go out and kill no damn cow every day or whatever the fuck to eat. So I need somebody. You know what I'm saying? I just don't let my pride deceive me and make me think I don't need somebody or make me think that women ain't important. I'm well off in life. I don't really need a woman, but I also understand the importance of a woman. So I'm not going to try to downplay women just because I'm good in life and don't really need a woman. I still understand the importance of a woman. And I still think that life is better with a woman than without one. I'm not saying that my life is not good without it, but I still think if you have the right woman in your life too, and like a family, come on, man. That's what life is really about. But, not according to everybody, I guess, Willie Lynch, it worked. Shout out Willie Lynch, the motherfucker, his master racist plan worked, because I see it every day. I see it every fucking day. And it ain't just with black race. I see it all over this motherfucker. I see women all over this motherfucker doing the same shit. You know what I mean? And a lot of it boils down to money. You strip the money away, we wouldn't even be having this conversation, right? But also, it's not also all women's fault. A lot of these men are making women feel like they have no choice. But again, why are women even dealing with those type of guys? So I'll give you this. A lot of it can be men pushing women into this mentality. No doubt about it, 100%. But the women had the choice, you know what I'm saying? They have the choice to deal with a man that seems like he could be stable enough, But when you are a woman who says, doesn't matter, I don't need a man anyway, they ain't really that important, you're going to have a kid by whoever you think. You don't even analyze the right shit. It's just, okay, he looks like he got good genes, let me have a kid by him, or whatever. It don't matter if we don't work out, because you my sons and daughters, it don't matter who I had to create you with. It doesn't matter, because we don't need a man and we're well off without one. So who cares if you want to see your daddy, and who cares about the scars that you're going to have for the rest of your life? You know what I mean? It's fucking ridiculous, man. It really is, man. Who cares if you guys see different men around me all the time and wonder where your dad's at all the time? You know? But according to them, these kids are okay. You know, nothing's wrong with that at all. But I know that's bullshit because I've grown up without a dad, and to this very day, yeah. I don't think I'll ever get over that until I actually have the opportunity to be a dad. Until then, I'm not going to get over that. Because that's something in life that I wanted to experience that I didn't get to experience. You know what I'm saying? Just saying. And does that mean I didn't turn out to be a great guy? Nah. Just with my mom alone. But imagine if I did have a dad. I think it'd be even better, right? I don't know. I know this, though. 2 is better than 1. I don't give a fuck what you say. A man and a woman is created for each other for a reason. You can try to do all the, the super bodybuilding shit. I'm the strong woman. I got all this bullshit. But you can only do so much, man. You cannot do more than 2 solid-ass people. 1 solid-ass person cannot do more than 2 solid-ass people. You can say what the fuck you want. I'm just being honest. There's no fucking way. So a kid with 1 solid person in his life or her life is not better off than having 2 solid people in their life. I don't give a fuck what you say. What if the mom's too tired? You know what I mean? That could be the time that they went to the dad, or vice versa. Or the mom is limited financially with certain shit. No, you can't play sports right now. I don't have the money. But if the dad's there too, and he's got financial offerings too to put in the pot, all this shit matters. But we've been told that it don't matter. Be a strong woman. You don't need these men. They ain't shit. Yeah, you're right. The men that you're fucking with, obviously, because you wouldn't be in that situation. Even if you didn't work out with a guy, if you picked a guy that is a decent dude, he's not going to just, oh man, I don't care about my kids. We didn't work out. I don't care about the kids. He's not going to do that. So even if a woman picks a guy and it don't work out, right? Her kids are still going to be solid, man. The dad's still going to be there. You can't guarantee relationships to work, right? But you could judge the character of a man. From now on, don't get pregnant until a motherfucker marry you. Prevent it from happening until a man is willing to marry you. I mean, I'm just being honest. If a man's willing to marry you, I highly doubt that he's just going to say, you know what, I'm just going to walk away from my kids too because we didn't work out. I'm gone. You see Kanye West around this motherfucker. Just saying. You see Will Smith around this motherfucker, right? Just saying. When men love and fall hard and shit like that and want families, this is what they do. Damn, they're ready to kill themselves if it don't work out, you know? Look at most of the people who have structure. Look at here's a good example. Whether it's white neighborhoods, black neighborhoods, it don't matter. Look at the poor areas where you see most of the parents separated, and then look at most of the other areas where you don't see it as much, even though they're not perfect either. Don't get me wrong. I'm no dummy. All right. I'm not dumb. I know certain things you don't see behind those walls. Right. But for the most part, look at the ones with the 2 parents together versus the ones that usually aren't. And then you tell me who seems to be more like productive or seems like they're more in a better direction. Not always, though. You could be a guy with damn near for the most part, my mom really let me do what I wanted to do. And she didn't baby me, but that helped out, so sometimes God is there and God can mold a kid too. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, let's keep it real, man. Let's keep it real, man. All this, men ain't important. The money don't matter and all this shit. Come on, man. It's all cap. It's somebody that's hurt, man. Hurt by the man that they chose. So now they want to make men seem like they're nothing. You're nothing, man. I don't need you. And that is a good mentality to have as a woman or a man. Like you don't need somebody, but to make it seem like they're nothing, or to make it seem like my kids are good without a man. So my kids are good without their dad. Are you sure? Because I know as a kid, especially don't let it be a daughter. You think the little daughter don't want to see her fucking dad? crying for her dad and shit. Come on, man. Nah, man, that's not cool, man. And at the end of the day, it gives them the mentality of, as long as I got money, man, I can have a kid by any man. It don't matter. And that's what's even scarier. A lot of men have that same mentality. It don't matter who I have a kid by, dog. You know, my kids will be good. Okay, but what if you have a kid by a deadbeat mom, popping pills and out sleeping with different men and shit? Now your kid's sitting at home by themselves. She went to go sleep with another guy. She left your kid with anybody just to go have some dick somewhere. But it don't matter to you though, right? It didn't matter who you had a kid by, huh? You know, your kid's good without a man or a woman, should I say, in this instance, right? Come on, man, that's bullshit. It's not true. It matters, man. If you want to be a single woman with no kids, right, and say you don't need a man, all right, I get it. But once you bring kids involved, or you already got kids involved, you know what I mean? Or before you get kids involved, and you trying to say that a man don't matter, but yet you're going to have kids by a man? Are you serious? That's bullshit, dog. It does matter. Because you got to have, in order for you to have kids, or in order for you to have kids, had kids, whatever, past tense, present, whatever, the man had to be involved. So what kind of man is that? See, what they are telling, what they're trying to say and hide by their hair is, it didn't matter what type of guy I have a kid by, because I'll just pick up all the slack, you know? But that's in their opinion. What about the kid's opinion? The kids have feelings. You know? It's a kid's life at the end of the day. It's not about your life, it's the kid's life. You created a life. You created a kid. Now it's about their life, not your life. So tell me again, I'm wondering, anybody watching, how don't it matter? Or how are kids better off without a man in their life, aka their dad in their life? How? I'm just wondering, because I call bullshit completely. Unless they dad was on some bullshit, but you still had, but still they would be better off if you created them with a guy that is not on that bullshit, right? So even if they dad is full of shit, you gotta keep the kids away and all this shit, you know, because they'd be better off or whatever. He mentally damages them or some shit. I don't know. Y'all get the point. They still would be better off if you picked a solid dude to have them by, man. I don't understand this shit, dog. I really don't. All I know is this. I don't care if I can take care of myself. I don't care if I got $1 billion. It don't fucking matter. If I choose to have a kid, it's got to be by the right woman. It's got to be by a woman that is a mom, at least. She might not be right for me. We might not work out. I don't know. I don't have control over that. But I do have control over, is she fit to be a mom? Does she look like a mother? I do have control over that. If you're trying to tell me that, oh, I'm a billionaire, so my kids are better off without a woman in their life, that's foolish. Who am I to say how my kids feel? They might cry for their mom every night. It don't matter. Y'all good. Don't worry about your mom. Come on, man. That's bullshit. They would be much better off with both of us, man. That's my whole point. And I'm done with this shit, man. I'm tired of this. I don't need a man and I'm going to have a kid by anybody. It don't matter. I'm tired of that shit, man. Stop settling. That goes for all of y'all, all women. Y'all letting this fucking money in this Western society fool y'all, man. Some of you made a mistake. Okay, don't make that mistake no more. Don't be like some people who think it's okay to keep making this mistake. You know, I don't need a man mistake. Which you don't need a man. But, you know, if you're going to be dealing with men, why don't you pick the right one? It ain't really about needing a man. It's about picking the right man so you don't have to say, I don't need a man, fuck men. Women get in that position, why? Because they dealt with a man and it was not the right guy. Now they're in that position of, I don't need a man. You ain't never going to hear no woman who is happy with a man screaming at her lungs, doing cartwheels. I don't need a man in my life and neither do my kids. It's never going to happen because that woman is happy with a man and she understands the importance of a man because she's happy with one. When you actually happy with a man, you actually get to see the worth of a man, of who a man really is, just like with a woman. Some people have not experienced that yet. So that's why they feel like, man, men ain't shit. But I guarantee you, if they experience a solid ass man or woman, that whole mentality will change of, man, women are great. Just like when I say the videos of some of these men have not experienced what real love is from a woman. That's why they don't know the importance of not fucking this one or that one, or only fucking women you actually desire and shit like that. They don't understand that. Because obviously they have not experienced a solid woman who really cared about them. It's a whole different ball game, you know? And that's why I say don't settle for women who are playing games with you and all this, when there's women out here who actually really like you. When you experience that versus the other shit, you're going to understand why or the importance of a woman. It don't mean you need a woman and all this shit. You still got to be a man. Right? But you're going to understand the importance of a woman, which will probably make you understand why, even though you probably you could be happy single, you will understand why it's better to be with someone. You could be happy both ways, but if I have a choice, I'm going to pick being happy with someone over just being happy alone. And that the key is being happy with someone. I didn't say be with someone. Because being with someone versus being happy alone is better. If you just with somebody just cause and you're not happy, nah, being alone happy is better. But if you are talking about being happy with a woman, you know, versus just being happy alone, come on, man, it's not even close. It's just not, man. So I'm gonna let that shit go, man. Leave it alone, man. But it's not gonna change, you know. It's not gonna change, man. Women really believe that they don't need men at all. You know, so I'm still waiting for a whole line of women to go kill some cows tonight, because we need some steak. You know what I mean? And get out that house that you're in and build one. You know, build one for your kids, because men ain't shit, right? Matter of fact, that gasoline you driving and you use to drive, get that out your car too. All that shit, because men ain't nothing, right? Stop the cap. We are something, just like women are something. Now, you ain't gonna hear me say, oh, women ain't shit. Bullshit. They are. They're important. Women are very important in life, man. So are men. So stop the cap, both of y'all. Both ways, men and women. Stop the fucking cap, man. Because some man hurt you, now you want to act like they not nothing. Or some woman hurt you, now you want to act like women ain't shit. Stop it, man. Stop.